means they don't mind running the clock down and slowing you down.
Okay, C9 on defense, Loud on attack.
Speaking of slowing down, there's that
Chamber, most of the reason why people play the Chamber is disrespectful of this util.
Give up that line because they
Normally
know that
like
Luxio's
Omen
trying to
flashes
find
out
an
of them as
opening
well.
here as this headhunter.
Super fast. Fireball just holding W.
It's nice from C9. Dude, this is straight out of the Paper X
very
playbook.
informed decision by Cloud9 to collapse on the A
Three-person
site.
mid if they
Zelsis
don't
is gonna
swing.
get a second look, so he knows it's a confirm.
Just stack over towards the site. Get early info B main.
Here as Tikazine enters into the site. Vic is just going to try to hold slant now. Oh, it does not work. Confident
Surely they can win
as
some
ever.
pistols if
Loud
they
just
start.
Waltz into the site knowing they have power.
Dude, around the world, this probably was
and
nuts.
you can see here the
Surely they win some pistols if
reaction
they
from
start
C9. They didn't fight as a team.
copying
as they were trying
Paper
to
X
flood back
stuff.
into the site. Fireball up says he has the whole timing. It was
If
perfect for them to
Zelsis can
stack
get
up,
over
but it did
towards the
look good
spike,
into the fight
got a
against
wall
Loud.
for
So
it.
Loud,
2 on the spike. That's
perfect positioning on the post plant. Lots of
could be
crossfire
impossible.
setups and 2 of them on that spike. Could potentially seal the pistol for the Brazilian squad.
Okay.
Jack. Oh, beautiful over the shoulder, giving out pies
Good
to the
heal him.
face of
Feels
Loud
good.
for a moment there as they still have a hold on
Was the guy
elbow,
offside?
and that's going to be Luke Show.
No, there's a
tough
gap
shot
in
here,
this.
finalizing the last one with the rendezvous.
That couldn't be any worse.
The fake in the hold. Zelsis not fully on it yet, but he's got a bit of an angle. Man, this is actually so awkward with the Sage Wall. And it actually is so much time bought by Luke Show enough, and Zelsis cannot get the defuse. Loud get themselves another pistol.
And Zelsis is not going to like that because that was his wall that he placed towards the elbow as well.
Jeez.
Doesn't give him a chance here to fight that 1v1 to go for the defuse. And again, you have to look at what just happened here.
What's
for
that,
the
1 out of
back
13?
towards the dumpster. There's only Vic sliding
Pistol.
out solo from slant, but the other 2 were still trying to use util from the top of shops to try to clear out with fade util or whatnot. So there was no 3-2-1. There was no slide across. And I think it was 3 individual, like 3 versus 1 for Loud onto the A site hit. So again, some of those problems still linger for a bit, but mistakes are prone to happen when it comes down to redressing your macro here for a team. It's like a week of practice.
Recon goes over towards B. Spike's making his way over towards A though.
So they try to be playing as
the gap, right, is the most perfect Sage Wall he could have done.
Asking
he
for
couldn't have asked for any better one.
Really neat angle here. They're actually going to dash out on it and quickly activate for a weapon. Seeing that a Phantom is guarding towards mid.
Committing,
wait, they just gave that Phantom
committing
up.
and doubling down on this to fight because you don't want to give him a gun is
but it might cost him his life.
choice.
Okay, we have to wall this off. Already broken. Is it going to start pushing through? And Cloud9 may have an answer to this. No, Luke Show. Beautiful Marshall shots down mid to control the round.
Another one of those, right? Player advantage that they had. It almost looks like the eco round that they had on Haven. Dropping 4 players when it comes down to a 2 versus 1. We're just a little bit off in terms of the comms on that swing. They swung 1 by 1 right into the Marshall Luke Show. The same scenario there. Difference is this time around, Erde is also up with Luke Show, and Fireball Ups has a rifle to work with.
Rendezvous 2 Headhunter, but he's actually approaching the situation straight up. 3K for Luke Show there. So you're going to see Tour de Force pretty fast here. But another round for Loud, and they're going to go into the bonus.
Still ends up being good damage being set up by C9 here.
True.
They didn't really try to go for some sort of contact play. They just tried to go for a timing. Gambled, let's just flash down and see what we get. And it went right into the pack of Loud, made it expensive. And you saw those picks from Luke Show.
Being able to do the same thing from the defensive side of Haven, they left 1 member of Loud up on that second round and actually were able to take the bonus and see if that is something C9 can do here on Sunset. Whoa, right into the relay.
No.
So they know it's a bit of a rinse and repeat of the pistol round strat from Loud right now, but more
Vic's
C9
done good to
members
save
are helping
on his
each other
own
out
flash
sight.
here. Do they want to go fight this and he flashes?
Or grabbing out. Mission accomplished.
Still, look at Fireball Ups. He pushes forward behind the Sage Wall as well.
This kind of stuff is nice, but where's his TP gone?
Currently had from Cloud9 is, okay, we got a lot of pressure on this A side. Just activate here on mid.
Oh, control, fireball, another, my God,
Jesus.
He gets it, plays
He's a
the
beast.
edge of the wall.
Told you.
And plays darker.
I told you.
It's a perfect push. It's almost flawless.
He's like in a rough situation. He's completely owned it.
If he does see somebody, if he doesn't, he keeps walking and gets plays like this from out of B main. And now the pressure is on Loud here in the middle round. Luke Show loves that pressure and performs at A for a moment.
At least both players are accounted for. Oxy, though, overcommitted, was trying to get that pick towards that spawn.
Yeah, they're doing too much alone, doing way too much alone here. 9 HP on Luke Show. They're going to get the full trades in. Why is it coming down to one person? But it's still
I mean, they should be so happy with this round.
And not Loud's bonus.
That was a 5v2. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. I respect the Oxy walkout still because he felt like he could have maybe cut the rotation at least one player from the spawn, which is Davi, because again they knew where he was coming from.
Nice! Hey, Jack, do ace, baby! More Rob, more diligent, more diligent.
Yeah. I love that you can feel it, Jack. So he's like, okay, yeah, we won.
Oh, what the?
We do a little bit better there. Fireball goes down. So the first time they do challenge him, he actually stays for the fight.
It was a nice try. That was something that, you know, it was never tested on that ace.
Trying to go to the other side, go on top of the wall to break the recon.
Still Luke Show that's quicker on the trigger in terms of the reaction time.
Wall over the wall, because they're going to be heavy rotate.
Up and over.
Mate, I missed the wall over the wall meta. So simple.
Darker over as well. Oxy says slow right down and he clotheslines with one.
Mate, fair play. What a banger shot that is.
Feels like they thought they had a bit of a control without hearing the wall.
I haven't watched,
there, but all
is
of
it
the
just
members of
TK's
Loud
in?
were presenting themselves in sight. Easy plan.
I haven't really watched him. I thought he was a little reckless on Haven, but
slowed down the entry a bit to allow for Oxy to try to get his 1v1, but again, all of that just faltered as soon as they took down Fireball ups in the front of that B main. Loud went for what they like to do here, just self-boost across the Sage wall in fight. And this will be a save for Vic. Another eco round will go down for C9 in the next.
It's Texan. Wait, is that how I'm say it?
Well, that would also probably put Fireball ups in a more cautious position going into the next round too. Because if you're looking at it from the very beginning until now, he's pushed B-line, B-site every single one of these
I would
times.
love to see him just continue it. And be like, you know what? It happened once. Will you do it again? Because I'm just going to hold W. And the rendezvous, if not. Why not?
Yeah.
Could get a kill. But you're right. I mean, Luke shows speed. You do have to be careful. You cannot disregard that. Insta reset.
T-card.
To be at the end of the day, I think it's fine as well because
we got
look at the scenario of the rounds in the past here for C9. Fireball was getting a lot of picks with the rifle first, and they lost 4 players in the process, and the money wasn't perfect for them to get the operator in the next round, but they'll have it now.
Hey, cut.
Could have been a different look too if he
actually
did have enough money to bring an operator in that previous round because he had the first bullet shot against Luke Show, who was looking to creep up on that B line again. But it's another one of those scenarios here where Fireball Ups holds that line and gets the full information that he's not getting pressured, giving a chance here for C9 to focus a little bit more on the defense.
Oh, they stopped that though.
You tried, thank you for that.
Now they have to wonder.
Yeah. But you mentioned the TP that he has. He's always going to be able to watch that line aggressively first. He's going to avoid the drone, and once that drone disappears, walk back out the line.
Does he go back to the line? Yes, he does.
To just
clears all of this.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Keep the lean over towards B. Sage slow's been disrespected. That's annoying.
B main flick from Luke Show to start off here.
Unless Oxy's going to kill everyone with the worst gun.
Loud. Have pretty good control
Why is Oxy got the worst gun?
Pressured to really push forward to the site. Quickly taking down Oxy, and yeah, C9 are just being dropped left and right. Fireball keeping himself alive for a moment here with another kill in mid. Ooh, good read. Putting that chamber to work.
They all have shields. I don't know why the HUD does this sometimes. They all have shields.
Try to find some exit kills as well. This is all really good by Fireball Ups.
Right?
Door.
No, I'm questioning it.
But this, again, was just an eco that we had from Cloud9. And because of that drone that pushed Fireball Ups away, I like that.
Black Hole 2127 with the Prime. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate the 14 months.
Because as Fireball Ups re-clears, he has to slowly re-clear back towards that A line. So he's still trying to
say text without the X.
Find the confident call to say, okay, they're not re-hitting towards the A site. C9 were sort of ready for a B hit. They didn't have the right stack inside that B site. They still had 2 players watching the crossfire on the top of the middle, which is why you can see here that TKZ had just easy entries.
My ult is ready.
Yeah, as soon as Loud are ready to hit the site, it's full activation. And they're doing a really good job of even doing damage or sourcing some util from Cloud9 as they get into position to do that. And going mid, figuring out where a few people are, grabbing audio, and then just making those hits so much more effective.
Let's call him Techers.
Again, I wish that was enough money for an operator. And I don't know, with Vic currently at 25.5, they have enough here to
How did Haven go? It was close until it wasn't.
So he tries to find the spot here in the kill with a Vandal only. He gets information, but unfortunately, no surprise for the first blood. Loud looking for a split on the top of middle.
Fast break to the wall there. It's good
nice
stun
read towards spawn here from C9 to instantly thwart that. Mate. Now the play is going to go towards Celsius. He gives a good wall there. Oh, he gets the slide in from TKZine. Cleared out through market, and they're going to make their way into sight. Boba's held by Oxy, but it's going to be a tough fight. Gets one, can't get the second one as Erede uses the teammate effectively
2v2?
for that kill.
Still doable.
2v2.
Still got Fader, still got Teva, still got Omen Flash Smoke.
He's going to break that trip just to make them think that he's re-clearing that B line, and it's nice that he regroups with Jack, because now they could paranoia and haunt for information at the same time.
Yeah, you got to get around here.
I heard rumors from Yinsu that you don't like kids. Nah, I hate him, man.
Situation. B main smoke default there. Oh!
Not a rumor.
And behind the util. Beautiful little use of the trickery of the eye there.
Just annoying.
And now it's a ring around the rosy. For Davi, util there, but not enough time to use any of it. It comes down to the aim, the shot, to step into the smoke, but it's cleared. Vic there, playing defense, and knows which wire to cut. Another round for C9 as they get to defuse, retake that site.
Yeah, and they were assertive, too, on what C9 was trying to do in terms of protocol. I was talking about a flash haunt to maybe try to ping both of them, but instead they just group up, try to use the haunt to break crosshair placement. A perfect
but you love chat. Mate, my average chat is like 50 plus. We looked at the stats.
Throw that tether towards that front of the site. You see no lines coming through the center of that circle, so you know here that the last player is elsewhere across probably B main or towards those boxes. They played inside that smoke, covered the diffuser, and had a clean retake.
Another strong A push here on the Prowler to see if there's a fast fight, but no, it's straight up the gut and a TP to spawn.
Wait, did we change this one?
In full control.
That's way better than the other one.
Oh, beautiful shot from Fire Ops on the quick scope as they're trying to retaliate on what is
the
happening.
Omen get around the corner.
Control. They're actually trying to keep Loud on their heels, and it's absolutely working.
Dude, Oxy was so fast behind them on this one. They actually just got. They ended up getting pinched themselves once they inserted here.
Everything was fast up until now, and they want him to make the mistake.
Well, remember, we had a 5 versus 2 last time, and it almost lost it, so...
You're not wrong. Can't forget about these rounds.
This time, Davi has a rifle to work with still, but yeah, they're probably going to let him plant, which is okay. We'll still get closer to the Hunter's Fury.
A little cash money for the team. Ooh. Full HP. I mean, why not take a few fights? You have just about a minute on the clock when he started searching. And Fireball Ops will have the scope up and ready for another round for C9 here. Almost tied up as C9 get 3 rounds now.
Doing some very standard stuff here in terms of the range that the Chamber is able to get through his TP. And the protocol that they currently have at the beginning of these rounds stays fairly similar, right? Instead of having a stage wall to cover his tracks, they have the door literally towards that market. If not, if it's a sage wall towards B main and it misses the off shot, if they're going to keep spamming towards that wall in the B site, then C9 could be aware that, yeah, Loud's trying to up the tempo. So they're trying to leverage the util around the sage wall and also the doors to get themselves a little bit more proactive and moving at the right spots around the map.
I feel like this
nice little 1-2 with the util from both teams there to try to
instead
execute.
of this TP is so...
reset for something
like this TP is so limited. He can only go to here. Is he really scared about them running all the way down and rapping on him?
Oh, it's a hard chase. Vic can't get turned around in time as Oxy goes right out in the middle of the fight, thinking that he can help. A little I think I can situation. Put C9 down in members on this right side of the map. And now, an orb grab, ult ready. So if they get the spike plant and they can disperse on site, they may not even need to use the ults. Luke Show can creep up with the op here.
Fireball is feeling fairly confident with how he's playing so far. This time didn't have a chamber TP to work with, yet they're still creeping to get kills. Understandable. They've been one man behind this whole time, so you're trying to make a play. You're still trying to find information of where the hit's going to be coming from. Now from Zelsis' position, he hears the full run back into middle, and it forces the re-peek, and it almost works. But Luxo misses a shot.
Love the mind games that they're trying to play. Oh, he answers another one.
It's devastating.
The Headhunter strikes true.
There goes the res on this one.
And just like that.
The money's not fully in the bin yet, but C9 needs to be careful.
I didn't like actually the fact that Zelsis decided to give up his line.
Yeah, he got owned on
runs
this.
down towards middle, and you still
I think they just had to accept the round was done.
You should
if they got a pick and then did the res, I can get on board with it. This one's just so risky.
To go back for the res and gives up that space, and Erdy just walks up for 2 free kills. And Jax is doing an excellent job containing towards the elbow side against Luxo.
I think he had no more util. Maybe he did util before, but
the space that was given away here from Cloud9.
Strong pause. Can't stick around it forever though, because
we're trying to find here for fireball ups, but this time cannot go for the flick kill and low on HP. He's gonna try to find that.
Guy looks a lot comfier on this map.
From Zelsis, rather. And you see how they're moving across the map, covering all the spots. Okay, now I have to go for a heal, so Jack take over that spot. I like this.
Very nicely rotating in and out to cover that space and never leave a gap. Also, this first half going very close and mirroring what happened on Haven here, as Loud was able to grab 6, and that's when C9 came back with 3. And Fireball may start that early. And Luxo's walking through mid with his op-up. I love the confidence.
Yeah, I mean, he's been spotting towards the market the whole time.
Stack on sight.
No pressure coming through. He's now the late lurk towards the market.
Just off on the timing there, but they do still get the kill trade.
A double wall off.
Vic prepping the wall here for the retake from the rest of the team.
It gives them enough time to go for this.
Who does get
gonna try clear the res. The
off
problem
of
with getting the res here is as soon as this res goes out,
easy heal there.
Is it?
They have the answer for everything on these peaks.
As soon as the res goes out, they just flood the gun
for C9, and they need
because they have smokes, they're just going to full stick this. I think this is
look at the minimap. They have a sage wall to deal with on the attack side, their own sage wall on the other side.
They get one, but they lose one. And Vic's able to keep it going.
Just full stick
that. Still down very low here after the fights. The defuse starts to go down, but Luxo finds the lineup after all that. He's brought back to life to be the one to secure the round for Loud.
All around.
So C9 blocks their own way to filter back into the B site.
The sage on sage is pretty fun right now, though.
And just gets blocked by Erde's util.
This is cool.
As well with his own sage wall.
Yeah, that's not his. It's not his smoke though. It's just a bad smoke.
But that's what we were talking about before in terms of Loud. When it came down to how dominant they were on their attack side was because their opponents kept going towards them. They wanted to play more slowly, back towards that spawn. You see how their openings are also very slow, leveraging a lot of the Luxo and Davi's utility. So one body to be the human drone, the second one being the actual droner, just to figure out where C9 could be setting up.
Can Loud make it to champs? Top 2, mate.
Really
it would be a mad run.
Aggressive lines, and as soon as he gives it up, they kind of force themselves to
What's the next matchup? EG, MIBR.
Give up a little more of that space for Loud to take.
I like that, because Loud usually comes back to look for that line. They want to see if you're still peeking. So yeah, Fireball could, or anybody that's there, Zelsis had a line one, they could finally get the secondary kill there and keep pushing forward. I think they're a little too happy kind of with what they're getting, which is never usually a problem. You get a kill, you want to back up.
Are you watching all 3 regions? Kinda. We skipped the last Americas, so
I agree.
We're not doing anything crazy right now.
Flexes a little bit more on that after this timeout to secure these 3 rounds.
Do we raid them?
Just as they did in their first map.
I have to call out Zelsis too.
C9 drop Imi, he's the assistant coach now.
These walls for the retakes for the defense. It hasn't been the cleanest ones yet here.
Which teams from Americas do you think are getting to champs?
Allowing C9
100 Thieves, NRG, G2
on their retakes.
Left.
They're not flooding from different angles. They're flooding from one. That's a
probably a boring take.
On one side on the top of the wall. Will it get checked? Probably not. Still gets the first shot, but that's probably Luxo with a flick back up there for that kill.
Could be a memory. We did see Fireball did that, but he played the low side as Zelsis was high. So trying to vary it up, but you can't vary up on Luxo. Not like that. Oh, the slide in. A quick trade close up.
Reposition. 9 bullets though.
He's really pinned in this situation, so really a great job to get a second one. As Boba
Once again, you hate Sen.
Where C9
I watched back the 100 Thieves Sen game, and 100 Thieves should have won the map they lost.
Right now, the
I don't know what to tell you.
For Fireball, who's currently wielding it and using
I was impressed
it,
with how
Zelsa's
Sen looked,
doing
though.
some damage,
That makes you feel better.
Kills. Gives a chance here for Fireball to find his duels.
Here.
Oh, made a step. Who does that? They're walking in. Really nice hold though from Loud. This is going to be a tough one for C9 to get.
You watched one map? That was the map that Sen won, though, right?
The 7 on this low buy.
Very, very nice, dude. This guy's looking great,
Loud
man.
grabs 7.
Techers
And a nice
looking awesome
job
on
to
this
go
map.
back to this, just execute heavy round. If Luke Show needs to get the first pick, he does, but everybody's still following up regardless.
How much better do you think 100 Thieves is than Lev? I'm not sure 100 Thieves is better than Lev. I can't wait for that game. I'll miss my sleep. I'll miss all the sleep, but 100 Thieves Lev, whenever that game is.
Attack sign up here from Luke Show, very valuable.
That's a game that is worth losing sleep over, because I got no idea.
Interesting look here from Cloud9. All of them grouped up on the top of middle. If that smoke's coming up, you're going to self-boost and try to fight down towards that line.
Paper X.
Here we go.
Huge.
Got one. Oh, the edge just not enough for Fireball to get one down that tile side.
Coach Veer, you nerd.
But enough. It works. They spread out too. And they already had full coverage from Jack on this side, so they weren't losing too much ground. A little bit of util traded out to stall that. Cloud9 is
Derek, how's mod life?
And huge that it's early as well. He's
been banning much?
Decent in terms of cycling up these ults, getting some impact for Ice to get res.
NRG Lev tomorrow will be pretty decent. I think that's the hardest America's game to
call. Out of the question now for Loud. Unless one less wall to deal with once C9 will have to go for the retake. If they're giving up sides here, which looks to be the case.
If Bonkar can't anti-Lev, then everyone's in trouble.
If it starts smoking at the right spots.
Just too much swarm. That fast lane they create with a sonar bolt, not really something you could hide around because they're going to find you. They're double executing just to make sure they can get that left side cleared out from Pawn.
Still Fade Eye, Oma Flash Fade Eye.
He's going to stay here. Kind of love
Mokov
the confidence
side.
in this play, obviously.
Look at
the
that.
paranoia
Textbook,
timing
surely.
with Oxy slide. Very nice, but it couldn't cover Luke Shaw out towards elbow. Squeezes himself in through the smoke, but C9 is still trying to swarm the site. The timing here from Pawn as well.
They can get a 5.
He's got really good.
Spot.
Just
I'm not
end
saying
of
it's a
the
good
round.
spot.
The
It's the
last
right spot.
thing is happening from the opponent timing, and he's executed on it quite a few times today.
Yeah, definitely a small look. That has changed.
I think the biggest reason for the 100 Thieves success is the coaches.
Switching away from a Cypher,
let me just check Doom Bros isn't
allows
here.
for them to get a little bit more proactive around the map too. Instead of playing trap kills.
I do check if they're in the chat. It will come up, right?
The Cypher.
Yeah,
all that usually gets broken just by the util of Davi. And look at that.
You see, the coaches are really good.
Crouching too.
Still trying to find some space to go into the market and just gets instantly owned. Meanwhile, a nice little haunt coming in here from Jack to start engaging on that flood.
Fire Emblem for Smash. Thanks so much for the Prime. For the 13 months as well.
Right? I mean,
first week of work was kind of chill. Love
C9,
that.
we've seen standard Valorant.
Hope it
Right?
stays
Let's
that
see
way.
what Loud's producing for this round from their comms.
Bora?
Bora, vamos entrar. Abre você. 3, 2, 1.
Vamos com essa você, ok, guys? E vou passar.
Tá. Parei o mercado.
Puxou meio.
Tá. Ganha Maxi.
Eu vou comer base.
Tá. Come base vocês dois. Come base vocês dois.
Tá. Pica como fake TP. Eu vou dar uma brocada e como um base. Você fake TP e você pica, ok? Vai. 1, 2.
Nada.
Strong line.
Tamo aí ainda.
Ainda mercado.
Chill.
Ganhei mercado.
Tá.
Tá. Tô tentando aí, bot.
Botou CT.
Não, tô aqui, sei lá. Eu vou também, também. Olha, põe mais trap pra mim.
Eu vou tacar outro logo. Boa.
É só abrir o CT, galera. Eu vou ficar backside agora.
Tá. Moca CT.
Fecha a mira, eu tenho... Deixa o CT. Smoke, tá close.
Omen. Gastou a Bangui. É só stun que tem agora.
Eu não consigo. Tá tudo indo base, galera. Ninguém mercado. Smokando smoke todo o tempo. Jogando na frente é smoke. Boa, boa. Mais um base. Tem que tá base. Ó, deu que se liga aqui. Ou tá beitando o mercado. Esse é meu time, caralho. É você, porra. Vamos, caralho. Pra cima, irmão. Bora.
This
was
half
nice.
has been all about the
Felt like,
chambers between
dude,
Luke Show and
most
Fireballs,
players,
right?
yeah,
So Luke Show
as soon as they
holding
set
that
up over
market
towards
side,
spawn,
playing
would
the
take,
very similar look,
like would just
play
hold
behind
that
the
line.
stage wall,
Because if he gets a kill, he probably wins the round.
C9 to rotate back towards that spawn.
I find that interesting that
split from the market and the
he went to market.
Just allowed all the rest of the players in the back of that
he completely owns the round by doing it.
Slow everybody down from C9 on that attempt of a retake. A strong hold for Loud moving into the second half.
Loud making a good move for a third break. Don't go anywhere. We'll rendezvous right
back here. Do a prime ad? We can do a prime ad. Who's streaming? The Omen reclip, but maybe he doesn't like playing close. I don't know. Maybe because his team had it, it was fine.
Kind of leaning left.
We sub to 6? No, we're not sub to 6. Okay. Chat, if you go out of full screen on Twitch, or you go over Twitch, depending where you are, you click over towards here, you can scroll down towards the bottom, you can see if you have a free Prime sub. Costs you nothing, I guess you get it free with Amazon Prime. You might have forgotten about it, might just be sitting there. Don't have to watch any ads for a whole month while you sub. You get emotes, fast forwards, rewind even. I mean, fast forward as well, but all the cool stuff. Go check it out. Lucky because the Omen alt reclear. Where did the alt reclear? I didn't check. B Gibson, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 7 months, mate. Appreciate you checking. Thank you for that. Is 4 enough? I don't think so. I think we're going for AdMap. Especially C9 just don't win pistols. That doesn't help. How is the play-ins? Wait, how is the playoffs and playing working? What's the point of the play-ins? The whole point of the play-ins is so that the tier 2 teams can potentially make their way to champs. Where are we? So these are the tier 2 teams. They won't be playing the top 4 from groups, 2 of each group. And then the top 4 will go into playoffs and meet the other 4 that qualified through groups. So it's just a way that the tier 2 teams have a chance to go into champs. The chance of a tier 2 team going to champs, realistically, I don't even think it's 1%.
Luke Show and Fireball Labs kind of going head to head here, as we see, but we're switching
maybe
sides.
1 or 2 of them
Loud
get to playoffs. I could see that.
And the clash, I think, is going to start earlier than expected.
Even that would be
Both
impressive.
Setting up TPs to take mid control.
Babble with the Prime, thank you so much for the 2 months, man. Thank you for doing that also, bro. Appreciate the Prime.
Peak though in the end? Oh, it doesn't matter. Tigazine still headhunts with a Sheriff down on
I just don't know them.
Top mid. And Darker's push.
Let's see what happens,
so
man.
Cloud9 trigger pulled again.
I would love them to do it, I promise.
Down, and they're going to try to get the kills in. Loud just looking down on them from on high here in different positions. 4 members for Loud still alive. The C9 scrambles for another one, trying to dwindle the numbers. Oh, it's a tough peek. Oh my God! Teamwork on that was beautiful for C9, but it's still
spacing's really bad.
It's gonna be tough.
Luke Show
jumping on him.
Ooh, mate.
Making it
his teammate
as tough as possible to keep that crosshair in a place
majority
where he
of
could get both kills. And Loud get another pistol round.
Was feeling it for a small moment there for Vic.
Yeah, like I said, man, C9 just don't win pistols.
He was definitely known in the challenger scene to be a huge clutcher, even before
1 out of
moving up to
14
C9 in for the first time. When he was playing with Moisek Shopify, second time around playing with ADG in the stage 3 of challengers, and he was owning and farming in the clutch. But this time around, a nice little fight back from Luke Show, and a protocol that's clean from Loud on the defense to just nullify that look that Fireball Ups continues to try to do here for
Dude,
C9.
Again, some of the tier 2 teams, they can get to playoffs, man.
Because it went
but they got to get top
2
2 in playoffs. It's just like
Stingers to go for a rush hit, but still open season for Luke Show's Outlaw.
Summit, I would love to go to Summit.
They're trying to slow everything. Even
have we seen C9 play Summit yet?
They went with a very early slow. And the wall, just so they can set up. Leaning towards the left side of the map. Here comes Luke Show. They reconsider, though. They say, wait. We're moving.
They played it against Sen. But Sen are good at that map, right? They play Vice Harbor.
Mistake here previously.
Everybody's using the Avenger play today. And C9 goes over the wall this time. Into the site, grab one, great C's.
They take some space, they take market.
They're not trying
it's
to
good,
push
man.
too far into sight. Fireball
Force buy in, all over the wall.
And market is closed for now.
And with their position on Pulse Plant with Stingers, this will be dangerous and difficult for Loud to retake with.
They're going to try, though. 1, 2. Can't reset on that.
Oh, no.
Too quick to load. Wait a minute.
7 bullets.
Oh, no, no, line up, Bulldog.
Look at the HP.
Just do a classic.
Oh, the timing on that.
He had the time. Maybe he was getting wrapped. Maybe they weren't going to peek until the defuse, but now they swing together. And there's
whoever
the
this was, I think I'll see it in the replay. The first guy to die, he got a little greedy for those ecos. Kind of felt like he didn't think they were going to force buy on this.
Yes.
Dude,
yeah, look at that play. They tried to stall early with the relay.
Oh, mate, he got so greedy. Is it because he stunned across, he stunned in front and thought they'd all be dropping down?
Traded with each other.
He had the stingers though, it was pretty bad.
And one single gap though, you see how much space, or what little space is given to Luke show how much he could take. Force them down to an eco, there's a chance now. This game from the Celsius and Erede for the teams.
My Omen. Oh no, trip though.
That is a, oh okay, trademark was there. I was going to say, that is a clean walk all day.
They paranoid and tried to find the timing through there, but unfortunately missed it.
Already still had quite a bit of move up. Vic answers, gets the turnaround.
My ultimate is ready.
They're set up for another one too. Everybody is kind of oddly pinched here, so C9 does have to choose to go into the site. Zels is quickly cleaning up everything that could scare them from a timing situation, and there's the last kill that they needed.
5 surviving, money gets good, they get the pawn as well, they got a Sage res.
So now see what Loud can bring to the table.
Yeah, Vic's the one moving down that E ramp to get that pick on that
fight A the whole time here. With Sage res?
So that they build the ult orbs.
Sage res and a chamber, you'd let your chamber loose.
Had his ult after picking up the orb. This puts them in a comfortable spot now for their bonus round. Well, I like to call this bonus round because it was a a forced buy second round that they've gone on to Loud, so.
Right.
Still have a lot of money to work with. Outlaw into the next round, or into this round.
Yeah, Fireball playing it very smart. Can get value on 3 of the members here, Loud. Where to go? He hasn't really changed his position. So they might be looking to find him in the same spot. As C9 starts to hit that left side of the map, they are going to meet 3 members. Oh, nice wall. Great little bits of delay here to see what members they might have to fight with on their way in. This is going to be a weird angle. They don't realize this created by the wall.
They kind of missed their.
Have to be aware of that.
They missed their window on this.
You're the one making the play, and Loud punish.
Not too sure what happened there because
it was Gen G today doing this, right?
Spamming that wall as soon as it was put up, and on top of that, when Zelsos was running up to put that wall up,
the thing that Gen G were like insanely good at doing was once this got broken, they would wall across with the neon and then they would wrap into sight early.
Again, you see a little bit of those moments.
Did they slow themselves? Yeah, it leaks out a little bit.
Just slip through and
yeah. It felt a lot like I thought somebody else had that, and everybody was confidently in that.
To be fair, I think Gen G did that one round also.
And then in the end, nobody has that. Luke Show has it. There it is, a kill on the Fireball in that chamber v chamber matchup.
Should you be going for something so drastic when it's all in when you have a Sage res though, is like the real question. Should you not just be trying to team fight somewhere a little safer so that you can res trade and then go for it? Like here, when are you ever getting that res off? You definitely got to make a strat that's more based around your Sage res here.
Again, to lack of sounding like a broken record, you can't play as perfect for C9, who has had to do a quick turnaround with a new head coach in
this split. What are you smoking?
Lingering issues for C9
top mid
cannot be fixed overnight.
Yeah, you are right.
Elbow wall frag there. You can see Darker actually up top for the elevation. So
but what did Gen G smoke?
Their own little boost game frag in the beginning of the round. Gonna try to get the spray down. Jack dancing gets out alive.
Actual last bullet hit.
It's info for the boost as well, so they know the Sage is being posted up on A, but the wall's already been used. And C9 could start slowing down the round and try to create different type of angles here.
Zelsa said they lose my way.
Playing very quick.
I didn't watch the Plat Chat take on that stuff. What did Plat Chat say about that? Because a lot of those people, apart from Zix... Wait, is Zix and Mel? So I feel like those two would have been fine with it. Dude, how's that not a kill? Oh, mate, and that guy gets 2 extra.
Somehow still alive, unhurt. What? Did he get a heal
Dude,
there?
Luxio's so good.
Must have in a second.
Look
Rez
at him
coming in
go.
from Thickazine as he's back in the game.
I mean, he's a
and
little
Luxio with
fortunate
the
to not go down
4K
on the
under
neon side
pressure the
there,
whole
but
time on that
he's
side
incredible.
Oxy felt like he had the kill.
They didn't
only
agree with that
onto
system.
Luxio. He's turning
Wait,
away
even
from this one, and then he just misses the
even
shot.
Melon 6.
And that small miss allows Luxio to get a 4K.
Like in my mind, he's just doing it to make
right
sure
now on Sunset for
that
Loud.
the new guys aren't
Almost
scared.
close to dropping to 30 here at currently 27 kills.
Wow, that's, you see they were doing a shadow step with Omen as the wall went up, so it's more of an Omen wisp.
This is a shorter video.
Instead
I
of
should watch it.
Omen just going like an
for me,
elevator.
it just reeks
That
of
peak is
he
kind of
thought they
insane.
lost because
From Dark,
they were scared.
Holy moly, the tech
and
they
at the
had.
same time they probably were calling
Yeah,
different
just a little
stuff
bit
as
of a
well.
different position from the Paper
But I
Rex
think
TP wall up
just
that they have
taking
on
all the
B
blame
main.
and being like, dude, it's
This
fine.
time to
If
use
we
it towards
lose,
that window to
people
do
are going to
good
blame me,
damage
not you
into the
guys.
A-line.
I like that.
C9 trying to get some early space.
Love it.
Timeout is important now for
How wouldn't you be
Cloud9.
scared if you
They
knew?
really
Yeah,
never
but
had a
I
strong
think when
hold
there's a guy
on
that's going
towards
to
this
take
map,
all the
I think with
blame,
the
you feel
exception
more
of
free to
a couple of nice little flash in the
just
pan
play.
from fireballs with the openers that they had
Prison
on the
Mike with the
defensive
Prime.
side,
Thanks
but
so much for the 5 months, mate.
overall,
Thank you for that.
their holds and anchorings on either extremity hasn't
That's not how
always
it came across to you.
worked out in their favor. And this time on the attack side, though, Luxio's making them give a
Yeah,
taste
I
of
mean,
their own medicine by
I think
having
that's the
so
thing with
many
it.
good aggro peaks.
You can take it different ways.
Off positioning as well, and even as he
I get taken
TPs,
in a
still
different
gets
way.
value.
Yeah.
Where
from
he's
his
like, you
positioning
must
at the
play
TP
my
back
way.
line.
Okay. C9 need
But I
to
think that's
find a
okay.
way
If you're practicing his way
to break
anyway,
that
like,
Loud
yeah,
defense.
you
I
got to
think
do
Luxio's
that
been
in.
doing an amazing job of
in
making sure
officials.
they only have 4 members to do that quite often, right off the rip.
Have you already done a Summit
It
map
looks like they're
theory
kind of
video?
playing default here to start off and just read the
No.
map.
My map theory on it is Paper X on defense, Fnatic,
Not playing together
A
here.
stuff on attack. And then my
Control
middle
coming out,
stuff's a
should have
little bit
expected maybe
different
a little bit
to
of a
other
swing,
teams.
but maybe it could have been a instant TP. Good though for the side of C9, and we have a little bit of overextension on all extremities, so
Yeah.
it still ends up being a nice little 3 versus 3.
Everybody finding a fight at the same time, and I think that's going to keep Loud as well strewn across the map. No committal to a site here as they play 1-1-1.
We're also close here to a bloodbath at the end of this round. Some big ults across the board. And right now, C9 are looking to just play the contact. Still have to be a little bit wary of maybe utilizing a bit of that util because they have to walk somehow potentially
Double
into
smoke.
Luxio's op, and that's why you have to Prowler, give your position away. You really has now that the elbow is clear. Now you can play on site after using a Nightfall.
Textbook plant. I mean, they really can't even follow up on Davi's util right now. They're not
Don't
in
do it.
hold. They may be in position.
How's he
Maybe in
allowed to get the
position.
shot off?
That was
He actually
little
just
risky.
missed.
But sometimes you got to
As
try
if I
it.
would have been
Oxy
furious
takes
if I
him
got
out,
down.
prepared for that push to come through.
How's he allowed to do
That's
it?
a huge kill to take
It's very
here.
bold by him, though.
Overdrive. Oxy sliding right back in, and he's going to go ahead and throw his out just for Davi, too. Now he has to reconsider who's going to slide into his face as he finds the first fight.
That's the thing. Don't overheat in going into this
Mm-hmm.
one. Play the tap. Play the protocols.
Oh, they're both making
Oh.
a nice job by C9 here. Oh, wait, cursed. That's my bad. No time, though. He's got to run it. So, ultimate up for Davi here. Coming to the next round, if they need to secure another one somehow, or at least
Sadak.
execute on a play to take C9 off guard. Nice
You're,
job
you're
to
a
get that
couple of
7th,
years
though,
late.
by C9 and keep this off a game point.
Oxy feeling that he could still play the old Neon style and quickly peak. Just
Poison
waste
as
out
well with
bullets,
the Prime.
waste out the
Thank you
time,
so
and
much for
maybe
the 4
have
months,
2
mate.
players stay
Thank you
alive,
for
but
sending that also.
that's the thing.
Appreciate that.
This is still
Thank you for the
expensive
Prime.
rounds for Cloud9. They're not really out of the woodwork. Because they're already low in terms of economy going into that last round for a buy. If you're looking at this one here, lots of hash shields, regens.
What would you do on Summit mid? On attack?
If Loud wins this
smoke
one,
left
puts itself
side
at map
mid,
point,
boom
this
bot.
is a
That clears all corners.
will be
Yeah.
an abysmal buy for C9.
I mean, even if C9 win, they get 3K, right? It's still, it's tough.
Nice.
Oh, Tika's in crazy fast. So they do decide to go aggressive on this round. Really getting in C9's face. The
But I would do
moment they
leak out
get a
Viper
buy,
smoke, so
Loud goes for the throw.
left side gets covered. Nice,
And
bro.
another one. He sidesteps instantly for the peak.
He's
That's
gonna,
when Vic
he's
is
gonna
most
get
ready. Well,
Surely he gets this one as well. He's going 30.
And Oxy, he's going to use a little util before taking a chance on that angle.
Need the hero plays to come out for fireball ups. The best thing you got here losing this round for
over.
C9 is the ult from Firebollocks going into the next round.
There's 3
it's Owen with the prime as well. Thank you for the 3 months,
play,
mate.
man. It's a 5 versus 2.
Oh, of course, of course. I think it's so funny. Loud's like, yeah, he's going to be lurking. Let's set up everyone to wait. Wow.
Very, very nice.
Very
strong
round.
Super, yeah. I was going to say, what a lockdown from Loud on that one.
No point of damage taken from the side of Loud as well, so they could continue to build a very strong economy while they set themselves up at map point on their map pick. Luke Show getting close to dropping that 30 bomb. 1 kill away from it.
1 enemy remaining.
TKZ also hitting the 20 bomb as well as this Neon.
He's not going to hit 30. Mate, he's going to hit 30.
Yeah, like I said,
he'll go aggro here and get one.
Next round, there's only
oh, dude, nearly knocked the fridge over. Relax.
The Force for Fireball Ups, who's
oh, they're actually dodging him.
Team this time around. Cover going out. Are they going to try to go for a Hunter's Fury? Yeah.
Little protocol there. I like it. Especially with Tikazine sliding out.
Look at him go. I told you he'd hunt for it.
And then you get a Hunter's Fury in the face. So you're kind of committing in the wrong way to start the playoff. Really cool stuff from Loud.
You guys are down.
Doing a little bit of a fireball ups there. Yeah. You get the full timing onto C9.
And I think he's got it. The trademark. It'll be... I think he's still got the angle on Zalsis when he gets there. Oh, hello.
Oh, no, he's so greedy.
Oh! Goes for the quick ADS, throws him off just a bit. But it's still a 3v3 here. Darker with an ultimate. And it looks like they're just going to hold steady. They won't go for a quick...
I'm loving this.
From the shadows.
They already understood how aggressive the push came out here from Luke Show. And because Fireball has been doing that the whole time, it's the same protocol. They kind of have the stronghold back towards the A side. So they could just full knife out into B for the plant.
Spike planted should be a reset time that you get Fireball to turn around. There it is. And they're going to hold for the front of that site with just Jack watching the back here. Util decently low, but Davi still has a bolt to shoot through when they start to enter the site. Airday is going to try to get to market to get back in, but he's going to have to rush it. Slowly creeping in. Aziz locks one of them down. Are they going to wait for each other, or do they keep pushing? The time is dwindling down here. C9 look to keep the map alive. No, Davi takes one out. We're that much closer to Summit. A kill from Zelsis as well, and C9
always gets a double with a stinger.
The members of Loud
like
on
you
their
locking the stinger more.
We stay on Sunset.
Big fist bumps 2 on a 2 versus 3 converted back for C9, and the lower weapons are the ones that are going to be able to save that round. For Cloud9 at the pulse plant. Again, we saw that idea. As soon as you break that drone on the side of Fireball Ups, the Paranoia and Hunter's Fury came out, but thankfully
the ADS here.
The Zelsis is already back all the way towards the spawn where I think that third beam couldn't reach towards him. So he's able to stay alive and just keep the numbers up here for C9 to keep that dream alive when already Luke Show had that pineapple call on that big flank.
Yeah.
Should have had more, but you'll count your lucky stars here for C9. Still
they
in
get
this
the
fight
orb over towards B. It's another res.
And now still good economy though for Loud because of the amount of rounds to be winning
this
here on the defense.
Doable, by the way.
Still available for Luke Show to take.
They're so far
Very
away from that.
taking these peaks.
So far away from
racked
that.
Up 30 kills just on this map, and comes
all they gotta
up
do is just
short
hope
of
the Luke Show
31
doesn't
on
go
that as he
crazy.
misses Fireball. It's the rush from C9. These are the strats that they were executing on Haven that worked for them.
I'll take it all back. It's done.
All in one.
Whoa,
through to
what
the
a
site,
shot,
and it
bro.
drops Luke Show where he stands. Smoke's clearing out the vision here of Loud, so they can't get the trades back they want.
It's a spam fest, though, that comes out in favor of C9.
And C9's not in a very good position. Once they get the plant down, they still have to scramble to set up what is a garrison for themselves, and Darker takes advantage of that. 2v3. It looks like they have a bit of a setup here. This looks basically what last round looked like in the same positions for C9 here. Ooh, Oxy trying to hug that wall there and asking for a little bit of help, which pulls out everyone from B main. Oh no, Darker takes one. It's just going to be up to Jack here. One of the newest members. Holds it true. He's been saying he got his. Can he get one more for the round, though, to keep C9 alive versus Darker? And it's not going to happen. Darker gets the kill, gets the defuse, and we're going all the way to Summit.
There are
A nice close in on a 2 versus 3
kind of nice
for
on
Loud
Sunset,
to
but you
take
got to say
away
this
their
is just
map
Luke
pick
show, really.
against Haven.
It's Luke show and double pistol.
13-8 for Cloud9 on Haven, a 13-8 for Loud on Sunset, and it will be decided